Hello there, esteemed viewers. Welcome to Royal Telly, your go-to source for all things royal. I'm your host, Chloe. Now let's get right into it. The royal PR machine has made a notable misstep this week. Kate Middleton released her Mother Nature video just a day after Meghans' Netflix preview. Talk about a timing faux pas. The result? Meghans' trailer garnered over 345,000 views in just 2 days, while Kate's high-gloss production, a paltry 12,000 in its first day. The optics of the situation are almost a work of art in themselves. A stark contrast, a tale of two videos, and an insight into the royal PR machine's misjudgments. One side presents Meghan, building a global brand through authentic, relatable content. The other side showcases Kate, with a polished, PR-driven production that feels like a beautiful yet empty shell. Meghan's second season trailer of With Love, Meghan swiftly garnered over 345,000 views in just 2 days. In contrast, Kate's high-gloss production, despite its cinematic beauty, amassed a measly 12,000 views on its first day. The reaction was immediate and overwhelming. The digital world wasn't just unimpressed, it was actively mocking. They dubbed Kate as the world's highest-paid weather girl and questioned the purpose of such a glossy production from someone who has been almost completely invisible from public life this year. The backlash was so severe that it sent the videographer, a man named Will War, into retreat. He chose to lock down his social media accounts, a clear indication of the weight of the ridicule he faced. This isn't just a minor slip-up. It's a clear signal that the royal PR team and their collaborators grossly misjudged the public mood, forcing them into a defensive stance. And the irony of it all, as Kate's Mother Nature video was being released, reports emerged that Prince William and Kate are skipping the 80th anniversary of VJ Day. A significant national event to honor the few remaining World War II veterans will go on without them. The King and Queen will be present, but the future King and Queen are nowhere to be found. This is the crux of the issue. A royal couple more than happy to be part of a cinematic production but consistently absent when it comes to real on-the-ground work, attending national commemorations, fulfilling public duties. This isn't simply a mistake. It's an indication that the royal PR team and their collaborators misjudged the public mood so severely that they had to go into damage control. The gap between their carefully curated image and the public's growing expectation of real service is rapidly turning into a chasm. But this isn't just about a poorly timed video release. There's a glaring hypocrisy at play here, a contrast so stark it could almost be comical if it weren't so alarming. Let's dive into it. The Mother Nature video, a high-gloss production featuring Kate Middleton, was released at a moment when Prince William and Kate were reportedly absent from a significant national event. The event in question? The 80th anniversary of VJ Day, a major commemoration honoring the few remaining World War II veterans. Now imagine this. The King and Queen are there, paying their respects, honoring the sacrifices made by these veterans. But the future King and Queen, they are conspicuously absent. Instead, they're off in the lush English countryside, releasing a cinematic video about love and nature. This isn't just a case of poor timing or a simple oversight. This is a blatant display of prioritizing personal branding over substantive public service. It's about choosing the easy, glamorous path of creating polished content over the tougher, more meaningful path of actual engagement and service. The royal couple seems more than happy to be a part of a beautiful cinematic production. But when it comes to the real on-the-ground work, attending significant national commemorations, showing up for public duty, they are consistently absent. And it's not as if they're unaware of the optics. They have a PR team after all. Yet time and again they choose to present this polished yet hollow image of themselves rather than doing the hard work that their positions demand. This isn't about being an on-the-ground royal versus a behind-the-scenes one. This is about understanding what their roles entail and living up to those responsibilities. It's about prioritizing the right things at the right time. And so, we're left with this glaring hypocrisy. A couple who would rather star in a cinematic production than attend a significant national event. A couple who would rather prioritize their personal branding over their public duty. The future King and Queen are more than happy to be a part of a beautiful cinematic production. But when it comes to the real on-the-ground work, they are consistently absent. But this isn't just about a poorly timed video or being absent from national events. There's a much larger issue at play here, a growing disconnect between the royals' carefully curated image and the public's expectation of real service. The public isn't looking for glossy videos or perfectly staged photo ops. They want to see their royals engaged, involved, and performing the duties that come with their titles. They want to see them at national events honoring veterans and extending their reach to the people who need it most. Yet what we're seeing is a royal couple that seems more focused on maintaining their image than on meeting these expectations. They're more than willing to put time and resources into a cinematic production, but seem less willing to show up for the real on-the-ground work. This lack of actual engagement is not going unnoticed. The public is not blind to the absence of the royals at key events. They're not deaf to the silence when it comes to addressing pressing issues, and they're certainly not oblivious to the lack of interaction with the public that their roles demand. Instead of narrowing this gap, the royal PR machine seems to be widening it. Each misstep, each poorly timed video, each absence at a national event drives a larger wedge between the royals and the people they serve. The royals need to realize that in this age of social media and instant news, the public is watching, and they expect more. They expect authenticity, engagement, and a genuine commitment to public service. Polished videos and carefully curated images may have worked in the past, but today's audience demands more. They demand substance over style, engagement over image, and service over self-promotion. This isn't about being an on-the-ground royal versus a behind-the-scenes one. This is about prioritizing personal branding and polished content over substantive public service. Unfortunately for the royals, their current approach is not working, and the gap between their public image and the public's expectations continues to grow. The gap between their carefully curated image and the public's growing expectation of real service is becoming a chasm. So, what does this all mean for the royal PR machine? This saga has unveiled a couple of stark realities. First off, it's clear that the royal PR machine is distinctly out of touch. They've made the critical mistake of prioritizing glossy image crafting over genuine engagement, misreading the public mood in an era when authenticity and relatability are highly valued. The Mother Nature video, as beautiful as it was, fell flat because it lacked the genuine human connection that people crave these days. We live in a world where people are increasingly discerning about what they consume, and they want to feel a real connection with the people they admire. Kate's video, unfortunately, didn't deliver this. On the other hand, Meghans' With Love Meghans series has been successful because it feels real. It's relatable, it's authentic, and it's engaging. It's a testament to the power of sincerity and the value of connecting with your audience on a personal level. Secondly, this mishap has highlighted the widening gap between the royals' image and their public service. The absence of Prince William and Kate from significant national commemorations while they are part of cinematic productions is telling. It's not the cinematic production that's the problem, it's the absence from public duty that stands out. This isn't just about being an on-the-ground royal versus a behind-the-scenes one. It's about understanding that public service is a fundamental part of the royal role. It's about realizing that you can't just pick and choose the parts of the job that you like and ignore the rest. In conclusion, this episode serves as a stark reminder to the royal PR machine that they need to reassess their strategy. They need to understand that in this day and age, people don't just want to see pretty pictures and hear polished speeches. They want to see real, genuine engagement. They want to see that the royals are truly committed to their roles and to public service. Thank you for joining us today on Royal Telly. I'm Chloe, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the world of the royals. Until next time.